Mga ka-jamshot, ihinto ko muna ang aking parapol. Babalitaan ko na lang ulit kayo kapag nagparapol na lang ulit ako. Marami pong salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagtangkilik.
𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Hey, Lillard!
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Damian Lillard. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Big Smooth in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here is Harden. Here's Big Smooth, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Big Smooth got the opening basket of the game for the West All-Stars.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Shot clock at 5. Curry finds Westbrook. Got a hand on it.
Watch that shooter!
Here's Big Smooth, guarded by Embiid. The tray. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you could still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Lillard following Russell Westbrook's three. Embiid comes with a double team. It's good. And it's 6 points for Big Smooth.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Embiid. And the basket by Curry.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hey, offensive rebounding, positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
And the shot goes down. Big Smooth got 8.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Curry. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. Lillard the pass to Big Smooth. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Harden with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and that one is good. And that's 12 points for Big Smooth.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
And so here are the West All-Stars after the missed three from Stephen Curry.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And here are the East All-Stars now. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Embiid. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
Now James. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's Curry. Fires the three. Here's Embiid. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Embiid's got 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Big Smooth. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
Here's Big Smooth, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Westbrook passes to Embiid.
Westbrook.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Leonard, he's checked in for the East. Williamson is checked in for the West. Young comes in for Damian Lillard.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. James dishes to Harden. He gets it in there.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Now here's Curry. He has 5, and it's in there.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Get it going.
Now, here is Young from past the arc. Here's KD. Giannis with some nice D.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. Trailing here by 8. Here's LeBron. Great D that time from Leonard. And here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 16-6 run.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Beal's checked in for Russell Westbrook. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Durant. DeRozan comes in for LeBron. Devin Booker, he's checked in for James Harden. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Young. Doncic kicks to Williamson. They double him with Giannis. Changes up, Big Smooth. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
The West All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
The first one falls. The East making a switch. Davis is checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Here's Beal. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Booker. Here's Big Smooth. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Big Smooth, following the basket by Anthony Davis. It's good. And that's now 20 points for Big Smooth.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Now here's Williamson, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here they come. Curry with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Curry's got 13.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Sweet find there by Booker.
And the East with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Curry. And West also making a switch. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Big Smooth. Now here's Irving. Shoots over Doncic. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Irving against Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta.
Guys, Doncic has great shooting mechanics, and he can knock it down from deep or just about from anywhere on the court.
Here's Irving. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Booker the pass to Doncic. Good, and a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Leonard. 5 points in the game, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Irving against Doncic. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Randle passes to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic outside. Offline with his three.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Doncic against Irving. Doncic looking it over. And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. East All-Stars lead by 16. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got Williamson, Doncic out there with Devin Booker, and it's Vucevic, and it's Butler in at the small forward spot.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Booker after the made shot from Bradley Beal. A nice shot by Booker.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And that one's good, Williamson.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now here's Irving from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And it's Leonard missing.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beal against Booker. From deep. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Shoots over Doncic. Irving can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
They get it again. Doncic dishes to Williamson. Irving with the ball. Now defended by... Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing...
A big group substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Davis. Sabonis comes in for Julius Randle. Jokic, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Beal. Then for the West All-Stars, Big Smooth, he's checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Durant comes in for Williamson. And it's LeBron in for Butler.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
They double him with Jokic. That one goes in, and it's 29 points for Big Smooth.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Westbrook passes to Irving. Embiid trying to break loose. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Big Smooth. Lays it up off the glass. Big Smooth got 31 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Doncic against Irving to the inside. Here's Sabonis. Back to Irving. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Irving's got 13.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Here's Big Smooth. He's got 31. And that one is hammered home.
Capable of running the offense, Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the West All-Stars. 8-point game. Embiid. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Boy, you got to respect not only the strength and size and agility of Embiid, but how about his balance, too? Able to finish through contact. That's impressive.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Back to Booker. Passes to Big Smooth. And Booker kicks to Doncic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Westbrook against Booker.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Curry's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the West All-Stars, James Harden. He's checked in for Devin Booker, and Lillard subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Jokic. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Big Smooth. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Big Smooth. He's got 39. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
That's all you, baby.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 7. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Pushing it up. It's Curry outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Big Smooth on the money with the shot from the left block.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Here's Big Smooth. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Big Smooth got 46 points.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. I mean, the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Count it.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill, a lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Jokic with the steal. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. The East making a switch. George is checked in. Curry looking it over. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 14. Now the pass to Big Smooth. Embiid comes with a double team, and he comes up with the deuce.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Westbrook passes to George. Back to Westbrook from downtown. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Vucevic checked in for Big Smooth. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Kevin Durant. Young is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. Curry passes to Westbrook. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. At the top of the key, Embiid. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's LeBron with the drive, and James throws it down.
And, you know, this is where James is most dangerous, attacking and looking to tear into that defense.
Antetokounmpo against DeRozan, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here is Harden. And the 3 off target. Here's Curry with the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Well, you have to be really on your toes when you're defending Paul George. He's excellent when it comes to using the pump fake to draw fouls.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Davis is checked in for Embiid. Leonard comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The West All-Stars also with a sub. Butler's checked in. A nice shot by Young.
That's platinum-level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. He gets that one. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Young from outside. That one doesn't drop. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. They get it back. Rejected by Young.
And you can tell he wants to improve on the defensive end. Young, great to see him come up with the rejection.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Butler from outside. Second shot opportunity, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
The West All-Stars have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 𝐬𝐿 just stayed with it, continued to get better.
And here's Young. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the East All-Stars. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 three-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Well, a great game so far, guys, but it appeared to be the East All-Stars who were having the most fun out there, and they're sitting on a nice advantage heading into the second half. The West may buckle down and get a little more serious as they try to cut into that lead after halftime.
Well, you never know what you're going to get out of this game. There's a lot of talent on the West side, obviously, great shooters, great scorers, but the East is putting a whooping on them. I think they came over here and took the belt off my slacks. Just a lot more physical, powerful athletes. They're showing what traditional Eastern Conference basketball is all about. Can I have my belt back?
Well, these guys come to the All-Star Weekend for the enjoyment of it. But when the games start, it's really about showcasing your talents. And then there's a point in the game where everyone says, you know what? Pride kicks in. I got to win. And the competition comes out.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 10-point game, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Russell Westbrook out there with Steph Curry. And it's 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 𝐬𝐿. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And it's sent back by KD. Embiid. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Curry against Lillard. It's Durant on the wing. Launches a 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Curry against Lillard. The shot by Curry, no good. Big smooth the pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Big Smooth.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
James, the pass to Big Smooth. Drills the three-pointer. Big Smooth got 57 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it goes down 2 points.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Harden can't hit. Harden's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Curry outside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And stolen by Lillard. Shoots over Curry. Again, the West All-Stars.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. Irving comes in for Steph Curry. Doncic is checked in for the West. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Jokic. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, the mid-range J of Jokic, I like it a lot. I mean, you got to D this guy up from that area, or he'll scorch you.
Here's Big Smooth, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Lillard against Irving. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2.
I'm up.
KD draws the double. Here's Big Smooth. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Booker's checked in.
Hey, you got to think that expectations are always high for Sabonis as the son of one of the instantly has made his own mark and delivers outstanding performances.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Luka Doncic.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Williamson is checked in for the West. Good on both. And so here are the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Durant down low. Giannis is there. Shots good by Durant.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And yes, it's good.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Lillard, the pass to KD. The 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Fast break, here they come. Here's Westbrook, and Durant sends it back.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Irving. He's got 15. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Giannis has got 15.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
A tight game here in Atlanta. Irving against Lillard, and that one's good, Irving.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Finished off the break. And now it's a 7-point East All-Star lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Here's Big Smooth. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Irving with the ball. He's got 19. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. 17 points was their biggest margin. That is no basket. Miss number 3, he has made 11.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Young passes to Big Smooth. Davis with the double team. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Big Smooth. The kick out to Young. Dishes to LeBron. 4 on the clock for the tie. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beal gets a wide open look, and it's good off the back rim and in. Beal's got 8 points.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. East with the ball, leading by 5. On its way from Irving for 2. He drains the quick shot. Irving's got 21 in the game. Irving against Young. And here's Booker from the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard with no one around. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's a 9-point East All-Star lead. Passes it to Big Smooth. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Big Smooth got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the West All-Stars. Irving looking for an opening. Beal trying to break loose. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Paul George comes in for Julius Randle. And Curry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The West also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Big Smooth. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Booker. Now here's James. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. James, the pass to Young. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from LeBron.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional, catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Right here.
The kick outside to Butler. LeBron outside. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Curry. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Williamson is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Curry. 33 points for him. That shot, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Williamson dishes to Young. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. James Harden, he's checked in for LeBron. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nice look that time from the veteran Butler, a go-to scorer. He's also willing to make the extra pass.
35 seconds left to play in the third. George against Harden, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Trailing by 2. Young passes to Williamson. Back to Young. Davis against Williamson. For the tie, 𝐂𝐫𝐞 trying to get open. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. Here's Davis. No good that time. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them. Let's just go with our defense. Keep moving it, keep playing.
Poised aggressiveness, guys. I think the message there from Mike Budenholzer, asking for energy, asking his guys to mount an attack.
Well, and all 5 guys need to be on the same page. You need to be active, yes, but you also really need to communicate with one another.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Jimmy Butler is out there with Williamson. Then it's Young, then it's Harden, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
That gives them the lead. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here is George. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Davis. Damian Lillard's checked in for the West. Giannis kicks to Leonard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Lillard. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Williamson dishes to Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative, they are strong.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Vucevic finds Butler to the right side. Williamson in the post, covered by Giannis. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
You got it. Come on.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Nails the wide open jump shot.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the three ball? Didn't have the shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Jokic comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul George. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Young from outside. That one misses. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Curry's shot is off.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case. Oh! Oh, man. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. That one wide left.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Yep, that one goes. And it's now only a 1-point East All-Star lead. The pass to Jokic and stolen by Booker.
Hey, D.F. on Braun.
Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's Durant. Bucket is good. KD's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Here's LeBron. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strikes.
Outside Curry. Back to Giannis. Pass to Westbrook. Now the dish to Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 39.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Big Smooth, guarded by Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
And he makes the first. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They lead by 1. Embiid kicks to Curry. 3-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Embiid with the steal and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And here's Booker from the arc. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
James against Jokic, and James throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty, an incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Curry, good.
And that three ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Now here's Durant. Here's Big Smooth, and he goes in for the dunk.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Big Smooth, and too long on the shot.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's Doncic. Curry with the steal. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. And here's Harden for three. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pumpkin.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
From deep, Harden. The three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. Harden's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6.
Get through.
LeBron against Curry, and the shot is good.
Sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up, you just appreciate what you're seeing, and perhaps the best shooter of all time.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. There's the lob into the Kumbo. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Curry against Doncic.
Yo, kick it out.
Giannis outside.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Pass to Curry.
Get the perimeter.
5 on the clock. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range.
Timeout.
Curry's got 47 points.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
So far,
he's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Harden's gone an excellent 4 of 6 shooting from the arc. Leonard inside, working on James.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Durant, the pass to Harden. Durant kicks to James. There's the pass to Big Smooth. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding. Boy, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
LeBron outside.
Come get it. Come get it.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to LeBron. To the paint. Durant trying to break free. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Big Smooth got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. On its way from Curry for 2. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Curry's got 49 points in the game. Pass to Big Smooth. Embiid with the steal. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by James.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot blocker.
Inside. Harden dishes to KD. LeBron passes to Durant. Clock at 4. Here's Big Smooth. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the East All-Stars. For the 3. But they get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Big Smooth, the pass to James. There's Big Smooth. He's covered by Westbrook.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They trail by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
It drops.
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And they go to the intentional foul.
You had to foul, and on that occasion, to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 kicks to Westbrook. Trains it from downtown.
No surprise there. I mean, this is who Westbrook is. This is what Westbrook does. Ready to step up in the biggest moments.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Mga jump shot. Hanggang dito na lang ang video ko. Thank you for watching and please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga susunod ko pang video. Keep safe and God bless.